Before I learned to wait, I mistook urgency for direction. Every delay felt like a verdict, every pause an act of negligence. I moved through life with the conviction that arrival was the point of everything, and the in-between was just the inconvenience between the wanting and the having. What that cost me, I am still accounting. The relationships I rushed past their readiness, the understanding I skipped over to reach the outcome. The seeds I pulled before they found their depth. Speed presented itself as productivity, and I accepted every fraudulent credential. What I thought was forward was a circle, and the shortcut was the longer path essential. Until the day the groove refused to hurry and the low end said, sit down. Everything you're chasing has been here since the beginning. You were just moving too fast to notice what you found. Before I learned to wait, I thought I knew the way. Before I learned, the groove had more to say. Round and round the low end held what I was missing. Everything was present. Before I learned, before I learned, before I learned, before I learned, the groove had more to say. Round and round the low end held what I was missing. Everything was present. Before I learned, before I learned, before I learned, before I learned to wait, I was always somewhere else. The waiting taught me how to be exactly here. The hurry was an urgency, it was fear in borrowed clothing. The hurry wasn't forward, it was running from the still. Called it drive and called it ambition, but the honest word was something else entirely. The motion was a way of not arriving at the quiet that had always been required. The hurry told me it was serving me, a loyal instrument of the achieving. But every crowded hour left an echo of the thing everything I had passed without retrieving. The hurry is the oldest kind of hiding, a noise we make to cover what we feel. The hurry is the body's own avoidance of the stillness that would make the ordinary real. Put down the hurry, even for a bar. Put down the hurry, notice where you are. Everything you sprint, it passes waiting just behind the speed. Put down the hurry. Put down the hurry. Notice where you are. Behind the speed. The day I put the hurry on the table and looked at it without the forward lean, it seemed so much more fragile than I'd carried it. A paper wall between the me and the unseen. The hurry had convinced me I was needed everywhere at once and all the time. But the groove was playing beautifully without me, and the low end hadn't waited for my sign. The hurry was an urgency. It was fear dressed up as purpose, and the stillness it avoided was the only thing of worth. Nobody tallies the invoice of the hurried life. It arrives in fragments years later, in the texture of what's missing. What speed costs is not measured in the obvious, not the accidents or the exhaustion easily named. It lives in the conversations left half finished and the beauty bypassed unashamed. The child who asked a question while you answered a different question on a different screen. What speed costs is the accumulation of 1,000 small departures from the scene. The meal that had no flavor because the mind had already moved to the next obligation. The music heard but never truly listened to, a soundtrack for a hurried transportation. What speed costs is the depth of everything, the richness that requires a slower hand. The groove at tempo gives the notes their meaning only when the listener agrees to stand. that's true. What speed costs is everything that mattered. What speed costs is everything that gathered. Round and round the groove holds what the rushing missed. Pay attention now. What speed costs? What speed costs? Nobody tallies the invoice of the hurried life until the day they do and find the debt was paid in presents. Sitting with it. Sitting with it is the discipline nobody prepares you for in any school. The curriculum of stillness with discomfort requires a different kind of tool. Not the fixing and not the fleeing, not the numbing and not the noise. Sitting with it means remaining present to everything the moment has to voice. I used to treat discomfort as a signal that something needed doing, solving, change. But some things only open in the sitting, and the opening cannot be arranged. The groove at its most patient asks for nothing except the willingness to hear it through. Sitting with it is the price of understanding, and understanding is the groove's own cue. Sitting with it, not running, not fixing. Sitting with it until the meaning rises. What the motion kept from surfacing arrives in the still. Sitting with it. Sitting with it, sitting with it. Sitting with it, sitting with it. Sitting with it, sitting with it. Sitting with it. Is its own kind of courage. The bravest thing I do is simply stay. Sitting with it. The long wait has no schedule, no arrival board to check. The long wait has its own curriculum, and patience is the only courage. Some things require the kind of time that cannot be negotiated downward. The oak was not consulted on its growing. The tide was never asked to hurry forward. The long wait asked for trust without a contract, a faith in process stripped of guarantee. Everything the short wait couldn't offer lives in the territory of the free. The long wait's not punishment, it's calibration. The long wait is not absence, it's preparation. What the seasons understand and clocks do not is the value of the long wait. The long wait holds a depth that the instant never reaches. The long wait tells a truth that only time still teaches. The long wait more than once, presented my credentials, made my case. But the long wait has no panel and no process. It simply occupies its given space. What arrived at the end of the long wait could not have been delivered any sooner. The timing wasn't cruelty, it was precision, and the waiting was the finest kind of tuner. The long wait has no schedule and no rival board. Only the low end and the patience it affords. What grows slowly is not behind. It is taking the time required by its nature to become what it was always going to be. The redwood didn't apologize for its century. The diamond made no excuses for its pressure. What grows slowly carries in its grain a record of the patience beyond measure. We praise the instant and dismiss the gradual, but the gradual is where the genuine lives. What grows slowly has a structural integrity that nothing rushed could replicate or give. I have tried to accelerate the organic, to compress the seasonal into the day. But the thing I hurried bore the marks of hurrying, and what I rushed arrived already frayed. What grows slowly, trust the soil beneath it, the cumulative gift of undramatic days. What grows slowly is the groove at its most honest, the low end earning what the surface rarely pays. What grows slowly here. So I tend the things that don't announce their progress and resist the urge to pull them from the ground. What grows slowly is the only kind worth keeping, and the keeping is the deepest kind of sound. What grows slowly lasts the longest. What grows slowly is the strongest. Round and round the groove sustains the gradual everything of value. What grows slowly, what grows slowly, what grows slowly. What grows slowly? What grows slowly? Oh, never behind. What grows slowly was never behind. It was always exactly on time. I thought patience was a trait you either had or came into the world without and mourned. But every master of the patient art was someone who had practiced, failed and learned. Nobody arrived at stillness fully formed, the way nobody arrives at mastery. Patience is a practice like the groove itself, returning to the same bar differently. Practice of it means accepting failure, the days when the impatience wins the floor. Not as evidence that patience is beyond you, but as the reason to return and try once more. Every time I lost the thread of waiting and reached too soon for what was not yet ripe, I found the practice asking me to return, to recommit to the unhurried type. And slowly, over countless repetitions, the patient started feeling less like effort, more like home. A frequency the body started recognizing as its own. Patience is a practice, not a gift. classroom is the groove, and the groove is always open. What the wedding gives cannot be purchased. What the waiting gives arrives in its own time. Waiting isn't empty, it accumulates a sediment of readiness below the surface. Everything the active hours couldn't access, the waiting excavates and brings to purpose. What the waiting gives is a particular clarity, a vision unobscured by the velocity of wanting and achieving and comparing. The stillness has a different kind of honesty. What the waiting gives is depth, the kind no shortcut earns. What the waiting gives is sight, the kind that patience turns. Everything the hurry kept from arriving comes through the still. What the waiting gives, what the waiting gives is worth the wait. What the waiting gives was worth the wait. What the waiting gives, what the waiting gives. I used to measure waiting by its absence, by what hadn't come rather than what was growing. But the ground beneath was always in the making, and the waiting was the season of the sowing. What the waiting gives is not consolation for the thing that took its time to arrive. What the waiting gives is the becoming that makes the arrival more than just a lie. What the wedding gives cannot be purchased, only received by those who stayed. Not all stillness is the same. There is the still of the exhausted and the still of the surrendered and the still of the deeply rooted. The exhausted still is just the motion, temporarily interrupted and resumed. The surrendered still has given up the steering, and the rooted still is where the real is groomed. The quality of stillness that I'm after is not the absence of the energy, but the presence of a different kind of moving, the kind that operates internally. A stillness full of undirected listening and openness the moving rarely finds. The groove at its most still is its most generous, a frequency that only silence signs. The quality of still is not an empty room. The quality of still is where things bloom. What the motion covers with its forward lives in here. The quality of still, where things bloom. Stillness is the same, the kind worth seeking is the kind that listens with the whole body. Time doesn't lecture, it demonstrates. The lesson is in the living, not the explanation. Time taught me things no other source could offer, not through instruction but through consequence. The understanding that arrived in the 30th year was unavailable to the 21st intelligence. What time teaches cannot be accelerated. The curriculum requires the living of each page. Some comprehensions are available only at a particular and unrepeatable age. I resented time when it withheld the lesson, when the understanding wouldn't come despite my trying. But the teacher was already in the classroom, and I was the one who kept on looking, not applying. Time as teacher is the most demanding mentor. No office hours, no revision, no appeal. The examination is the life itself, and the grade is how profoundly you can feel. Time as teacher. So I approach the years ahead with different eyes, not as obstacles between me and the known, but as the only classroom where the real is taught, and time the only teacher I have grown. Time as teacher, slow and certain. Time as teacher, past the curtain. Round and round the groove moves through the seasons. Everything in time. Time as teacher. Time as teacher. Doesn't lecture, it simply continues, and in the continuing, everything is taught. The unhurried move differently, a pace that isn't slow. The unhurried move deliberately toward what they already know. There is a quality of motion in the patient that the rush mistake for hesitation. But the unhurried is not uncertain, it is certain of a different destination. The unhurried don't arrive with less, they arrive with more of what was needed. Everything they passed along the way was chosen rather than conceded. The unhurried see what the rushed walk past. The unhurried hear what the hurried surpass. In the time the frantic miss, the unhurried find the bliss of being fully present in the low end of the last. The unhurried carry more because they choose what's worth the wait. The unhurried open doors that the hurried close too late. The unhurried are not passive or resigned. They are the most intentional in the room. Every movement chosen from a place of clarity, every step a conversation with the whom. The unhurried trust the groove enough to listen, to let the low end speak before they move. The unhurried are the ones who know the value of remaining in the pocket of the groove. The unhurried move differently, not slow. Something shifted without announcement. No ceremony to mark the change. One morning the impatience felt unfamiliar, and the stillness felt less strange. The groove had been the same throughout the practice, but my relationship to it had moved. What I once resisted now felt natural, and what I chased I no longer had to prove. I couldn't name the day it happened, the way you cannot name the day you grew. It was the accumulation of the practice, coming forward into something new. The waiting that it felt like deprivation started feeling like a different kind of fool. The long game had become the only game, and the patient low end had a different pull. And I noticed how the hurry felt like effort now, and the stillness felt like breathing. Oh, what had been the discipline had become the default. Something shifted without my leaving. Something shifted in the way I hear the time. Something shifted in the way I read the sign. Round and round the groove held what was changing, everything right. Something shifted, something shifted. Oh, something shifted. Something shifted. And I didn't force it, it simply arrived, the way the patient things always do. Some things can only be earned, not bought, not borrowed, not inherited. The kind of knowing that the patient carry is the kind of rush I've never merited. What the waiting built inside me has a different weight than what was given, a density that came from the accumulating of the days I chose the difficult and driven. Earned is not the same as deserved. Deserving implies a debt the world must pay. Earned is what you build through the returning, through the practice of the unhurried every day. The groove rewards the one who keeps on showing, not with applause but with a deeper sound. What the patient ear eventually encounters is the richness that the rushing never found. Down, 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 down. Through the long return, everything I learned. What the weight and build cannot be taken, it was grown in me. Some things can only be earned, and the earning is the point, not just the having. I wait differently now, not with the hands gripping the edge, but with the hands open in the lap, receiving whatever the time decides. Waiting used to cost me something daily, a tax on every hour the outcome didn't show. Now the waiting is its own kind of income, a collection of the things I've come to know. I used to watch the door for what was coming, now I notice what is present in the room. The waiting used to feel like preparation, now it feels like neither early nor too soon. I wait differently because the waiting changed me. Now the object of the waiting, me. The patience is no longer something practiced, it has become the shape of how I see. What I wait for matters less than how I wait. The quality of presence in the gap. I wait differently now, and in the difference the whole curriculum has found its map. I wait differently, differently, oh, differently, differently, oh, differently, oh. is coming. Trust the Lord and I wait differently now, differently now. Patience is not a virtue you arrive at. It is a country you keep returning to. The border is familiar now, the language, and the particular quality of the view. Before I learned, I thought it was a ceiling, a limit on the wanting and the drive. Now I understand it as a foundation, the very ground on which the real can thrive. The hurry was the story I told myself about what moving fast would finally earn. The waiting was the classroom I avoided, until there was no other way to learn. What grows slowly outlasts what was forced, the sitting with it open, what the rushing sealed. Time as teacher never once repeated, and everything it offered was revealed. And now I stand inside the understanding that the waiting was never the enemy. It was the most reliable and patient guide I ever had, leading me to exactly here. Patience is the practice and the gift. Patience is the ground and the uplift. Round and round the groove returns to the beginning. Everything was always here. Patience, patience, patience. So I offer patience now to every version of myself that still believes in speed. The waiting is the teacher and the practice, and the practice is the only thing you need. Patience is the practice and the gift.